Hello friends, Luke with the Sport Dog Society here, coming at you with another training series on something we call handling drills. If you have a dog that's ever had issues with getting their nails trimmed, getting groomed at the groomer, or of course the notorious necessary touches at the veterinary office, stay tuned because I've got some really simple and easy techniques that are going to help you overcome those fears and displace them with positive ones for the long term. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. I've got my friend Roscoe here to demonstrate step one in this process that we call touch and treat. Whatever your dog's sensitive areas are, start with the easier ones and then build up to the ones that are more challenging. And for Roscoe here, it's ears and toes. And I'm going to start really simply with his ears and just go, hey, can I reach over, give those a quick touch? He's like, yeah, I don't really love it. But if I touch and treat, he goes, okay, wasn't so bad. Touch and treat. And as you go and do 10 repetitions of touch and treat on the ears, you can then go down to the feet, quick touch here, then give a treat, do another 10 touch and treats on the feet, move around to the various sensitive areas on the dog's body, and with a daily repetition of doing this once or twice a day for about a week, your dog will have a whole new association with these touches and you'll be ready for step two. Step two is one we call tools of the trade. I've got some of the common items here that dogs will have issues with, like the nail clippers, brush. Of course, any electronic device that makes a noise is going to be kind of scary to a dog, and we're going to start out with this idea that I don't even use the items. I simply lay them on the ground and sprinkle treats all around them. When your dog is able to smell the items, I'll literally put it in between the crevices of the clippers here, smell them, eat the treats, touch them, eat the treats. And after they've done this 2 or 3 times, where I simply sprinkle the food, let them eat it all, then I will do the secondary step of this one, which is allowing them to give a little sniff and then add a treat for that. Just like you did with touch and treat, we can do a sniff and treat of the item. And if we do a positive association drill with treats around the items on the floor 3 to 5 times, as well as holding them up and allowing them to sniff before we do anything with the devices, this is a great way to create a new association because they are going to say, man, no big deal. It didn't eat me or cut my toe off, and now I'm ready for step 3. Now it's time to do step 3, and I want to let everybody know that this is definitely going to be one of the challenging parts of this system, and I would highly recommend, especially if you've got some pretty ingrained old fears around these rituals, that you do about a week of steps 1 and 2 before moving to this step. It involves this idea that we want to do the minimum applicable exposure to the nail clipping or the brushing, and it goes like this. After a week or so, if I got a dog that, hey, he really doesn't mind the brush or the clippers when it comes to the smelling and the light touches, then I might do just a couple brush, followed by a treat. And of course you can see Roscoe doesn't have much of a problem with the brush, but when it comes to the clippers, I want to make sure that he is not shying away. That was a great response. He gave a little sniff, and if he's not shying away, then I might move down here and just do, oh, there we go, just a tiny little nip of the end of the nail. And if I just do one at a time, be very careful not to go too far and cut the quick, because then of course we've taken 3 steps back and you gotta, something to clean up. If we do just a little bit of a brush followed by a treat, if they like that, do that 4 or 5 times and wrap the exercise. When it comes to the clippers, I highly recommend you just do 1 nail at a time. Sometimes it's easier to do the back paws because they are less sensitive. And if we do 1 clip followed by not just 1 treat, but what we call a jackpot of treats, we can do 1 nail a day for a week, and if you take the slow route and build up to about a month of incremental exposures and 1 little clip at a time, you will have a dog that really does not have a problem with these rituals because, man, no big deal. It hasn't hurt my feet in a long time, and I get these fun jackpots whenever I get my nails trimmed. Right, bud? Yeah, I don't love it, but doing okay. Stay tuned for our step 4. Thanks for watching all the way to the end, guys. Step 4 is something that I like to call taking the show on the road. When it comes to visiting the groomer or vet office, there's oftentimes not fun associations with arriving at the parking lot and walking into the sidewalk and front lobby. If you guys do a good exercise at a favorite park and then simply on your way home, stop off at your local vet or groomer spot and go into the, not necessarily into the office, but just to that front patio area. You may even do it after hours so that there's a calmer ambiance of the place. And if you simply show up, do some obedience or some of these handling drills and association exercises that we've done in step 1 through 3, your dog will begin to create new positive associations with that place every 2, 3, 4 times that you go by and do it. So my little homework for you guys is to really go full circle with this by doing exercise at your favorite spot. Then on your way home, make a quick stop off at the vet or groomer office. Just go to the patio sidewalk, do 5 minutes of basic obedience or brush and touch like we've done with Roscoe here. And you will find that after 4 to 5 visits without all those, old fear-based things happening, you'll have a dog that really doesn't mind going to that spot, and you'll be in a much better place when it comes to actually getting groomed or getting the shot that you need when it's time for the next round of vaccines. Thanks again for watching. Roscoe thanks you. He's glad the drill's over, and we would love to hear any comments on how it works for you guys and any things that you've done on your own that really worked for you in the past. Thanks again. See you around.